What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title or thumbnail or behind me, we have a new sponsor on the channel, and we will be doing an unboxing, and then later, after probably the next video or next two videos, we will be installing our new part from our sponsor. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So behind me, what we have is our new sponsor, Mechman. I think I touched briefly in the last video. I'll definitely be making a video on it after this one, or maybe two videos after this one. But we ended up redoing our audio system. We went with a 370 amp alternator, so we don't have any dimming or any voltage drops like we've kind of been experiencing from when we put our 15 with the center console in, which will be in another video showing you guys the box, the 15, the bat. We're also going to throw a lithium 90 amp battery on it. So we just have a alternator, battery, steady voltage, no problem. Went ahead and did that. You know, battery might not be as necessary, but just in case in the future we want to go, the battery's good for up to, I believe, 6,000 volts or 6,000 watts. So, but let's go ahead and show what Mechman sent us in the box. So huge shout out to Mechman and Tony at Mechman for getting us taken care of. I already pulled the stock alternator off, and I'll explain to you in that'll be another video, but I went ahead and pulled that thing out, and it was such a nightmare. But anyways, let's go ahead and open the box and see what's in it. So bear with me, guys, I'm doing this kind of one-handed, but when you open the box, we got our big 370 alternator right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move my keys and put it next to our stock alternator. There they are right there. This is a 370 amp. Where's the piece of paper? So you see right here, at 800 RPM idle, it does 213 amps, and at 1800 RPM cruise, 390. So it's actually cool because these alternators actually do more than what they're rated. This being 370, it's basically, Tony told me like they would consider it a 400, but they can't sell it as a 400 or advertise it. So we went ahead and went with the biggest one they have compared to the stock one. So we got that, and then we got some other upgrades. So with this, you're also going to want to do the big 3 upgrade, which we went ahead and got right here from Scar Audio with our 0 gauge wires. OFC, you want to make sure you're using OFC, which is oxygen free wires. It's got all of our terminals. I ordered just some regular terminals also on Amazon right here with some shrink wrap, just so we can make things look pretty, and if we need any extra ones, they're just like the one right here that comes from Mechman on the top, but pretty standard. You got your plug-in right there. You will run, let's get the directions out. I pretty much went over the directions myself, but if you guys want to pause and look at some of these installations right here, you know, obviously turn the truck off. Disconnect the negative cable from the batteries, just disconnect them all, disconnect all the wires, the belt, the bolts, you know, some of the OEM bushings it's saying that it has there. This pretty much, I like it because it also gives you pictures, shows you where the pulley tensioner is. I know on this one I had to disconnect the fan clutch bolt and move the fan clutch. So I didn't fully take the belt off, which I'll explain to you guys when we do our install video. I just kind of pulled it off one of the pulleys and then just hung it underneath the stock alternator so that I don't have to go and rerun a whole new belt and everything. So pretty self-explanatory, but I like how Tony and them give you, you know, batteries and, or not batteries, pictures, and they show you diagrams on how it's going to run. They got the recommended wires and all this right here, but automatically it recommends the big 3. Now you can also get it from Mechman. I already had one from Scar Audio from before when I thought I was going to have to run an upgraded alternator when we had our 410s in the back seat, but it was fine. But we already had this sitting here in my shed. So all we needed was the alternator. The battery should be here probably sometime next week. Today's Thursday, I believe. Yeah, it should be sometime next week. But I really like how the pictures and the diagrams, and it explains everything here. And then if you need help in troubleshooting, they have you right here. But some other parts we also bought is we bought some new ring terminals or top post terminals right here off of Amazon, because you'll see in the video as my neighbor is revving his 6.0 or 7.3 for no absolute reason over there while I'm trying to film the video. But anyways, no, I went ahead and got these. I was dumb and I forgot they come 2 as a pair. I had to order 2 pairs, but I have other accessories like rock lights, if I want to run wheel lights, you know, anything else electrical. We have these top posts, so I'm going to cut our old ones off when I go to show you guys doing the install. And we can run, like I said, our top posts and run anything here, negative, positive. Put them on both sides so we can just have it a little cleaner and not have all these little eye hooks or little rings, connection rings running to the ugly ones. I'll go ahead and show you guys how ugly these little, you know, stock terminals are. I mean, to me, they, you know, look like garbage, and I'm tired of just, you know, a little tiny bolt. I think that's like an 8 mil or a 7 mil, having a bunch of rings here and having to run these small ones. Like, this is what I was running for a rock light. So, I mean, just to kind of clean that stuff up. No, yeah, like I said, we got pretty much all of our parts here. This was kind of going to be like just an unboxing and review for you guys. If you ever decide to do like an alternator upgrade or the big 3 or, you know, any of this, I'll have everything linked down below. Definitely go to Mechman and talk to Tony and tell him that I sent you. And huge shout out to them for the sponsorship and wanting to be a part of the YouTube channel. So I want to just thank them. Huge shout out. But like I said, I'm going to have another detailed video going over and showing you guys. Like I said, I pulled it off camera. I filmed a little bit of it, but it really gave me some trouble. And it was a pain in the ass compared to like on my older truck when I had a 7.3. It's up top. This one, I had to pull the intercooler pipe off. I had to pull a radiator hose, and it was just a nightmare. And then wiggling the alternator back and forth with the pry bar, and just, there was a lot of cussing, a lot of tools being thrown. And, you know, I'm not an idiot, but I'm also, you know, I wouldn't call it a mechanic. I'm mechanically inclined, but I don't do this every day, so I don't have the tips and tricks. So I'm sitting over here trying to figure it out as I'm going along. So, like I said, huge shout out to Mechman. I want to thank you guys if you watched this entire video. We're still growing. We're, I think, 40 subscribers away from 2,000. So thank you guys on that. Be sure to check out the next video installing this. And then we have a lot more. We're getting ready to tear down the truck, redo the truck. We have a lot of stuff coming. I want to thank you guys for this ride. If you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like, drop a comment down below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.